Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Drive-Thru. I'm your host, Tony T, as we broadcast live here on Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Plays YouTube channel throughout social media. We'll get you out of here well before the top of the hour. We'll give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games. That's what we do here on the Drive-Thru, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, is deliver live free sports picks with the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later, and deliver those winners of professional handicappers over at Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Plays. Let's take a peek at who'll be on the show here for today. All right, we got, let's go to our cam shot here. We got James Clark with us, Chris Ruffolo, Zawacky in the center square tonight. We got Jovan Burts, Ninos, and Brian Bitler, and here's how they will line up. We got Clark, Burts, Bitler, Ruffolo, Zawacky, Ninos, and then I will close this one out. All right, Chris, ready for a big weekend here with all these sports overlapping?
Tony, it's the most wonderful time of the year. I'm ready for the big college hoops cards to start. College football still here, NHL and NBA in full swing. It's fantastic.
It certainly is. All right, let's go ahead and let's get the show started. We'll go ahead and welcome James Clark to the Drive-Thru. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs, where he's doing fantastic work. So let's go ahead and bring him in right now. I think we've got James here for you. Here we go, James Clark. James, what's going on?
Not much, guys. How are y'all today?
Doing great, doing great. All right, we're going college hoops tonight, 8:30 Eastern Time. It's West Virginia, a team near and dear to you, hosting Pittsburgh. Mountaineers are laying 15, total 135.5.
Guys, you know, when I'm going against the Mountaineers, you need to take them because I rarely do go against my Mountaineers. But tonight, you know, Pitt getting 15 points. You know, this is like, the big backyard brawl. You know, we used to, in the Big East, we used to get up for Pitt every time we play them. And I know Pitt usually gets up for us, and I know it's no different. You know, Hugs have been coaching for years. I always like to play Pitt. But, you know, even when West Virginia has a good team, you know they can't beat people by 15 or 14 points, even if they are ranked. You know, they ain't ranked there now. I'm just saying even the good teams. And we know Pitt. You know, Pitt ain't that good starting out the season. But, you know, I just don't see West Virginia covering this big number, guys. So take Pitt plus the 15 and get us a win tonight.
All right, we got James here on Pittsburgh plus the 15. All right, Chris, what say you? We saw, boy, how do you lose to the Citadel?
It's simply a case of the Citadel. You know, the Citadel's always been the team that likes to score 100 points and then hope to God that they play enough defense to win the game or at least cover. And Pitt just didn't. And I think West Virginia's defense steps up, though. I was looking at the Pittsburgh team total under. I just think that there's something to be said for Pittsburgh's struggles this season.
All right, in this game here, we got James Clark will be on the underdog. Pittsburgh Panthers here plus the 15 against West Virginia. Start time here, 8:30 Eastern Time. ESPN Plus will televise it. All right, James, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium. We're doing fantastic work here. Past 30 days, 1,494 units of profit. That's all documented. So if you go over to Pick Dogs Premium, you check out James's profile page, you'll be able to check it all out there, as everything's documented there on the site for you to check out. Big card tonight. Of course, we got the NBA on the board as well. 11 games from the NBA, one from college football, and of course, lots of college basketball action. What do you have going on over at the site?
Guys, I got 2 5-packs going on. Or, you know, you can get my special today, you know, my all-day basketball. It's got 10 plays in it. I got 4 NBA plays. And then 6 college basketball plays, guys. If you look right now, you know, number 1 in college basketball, 7-1. In the NBA, plus money. NFL, plus money. College football, plus money. You know, right now is a good time to get on me, guys. You know, the last 5 days, you know, I'm 22-8-1 in the last 5 days. You know, you can go get a long-term pass. Or get today's pass, guys. Or like I say every time on the show, we got the best cappers in the world, and we do. So team me up with one of them, and we'll put some money in your pockets, fellas.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with James Clark over at Pick Dogs Premium. See the numbers here: 1,494 units of profit past 30 days. It's all documented. As he said, he's winning on a lot of the major sports. It's all there for you to see right now over at Pick Dogs Premium. James Clark, you can pick a 5-pack he has over there. He also has a 6-pack. Lots of action for you there at Pick Dogs. Why not just go ahead and get that 3-day all sports pass, your best value there. Get all of James's picks for 3 days. It'll cover you up here for the NFL here as we're right into week 10 of the season. The remainder of week 11, college football, of course, all the college hoops and NBA there for the weekend. Of course, on Monday, you can reassess everything. A good time to get on board with James Clark over at Pick Dogs Premium with that 3-day all sports pass. You can add a second capper with 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, James, as always, great having your show. continue that success, and we'll talk with you next week. I know you guest on the weekend show with Mitch and company.
Yeah, I should be on there this weekend too. Sunday or Saturday and Sunday. Definitely Sunday. I'll find out for Saturday. But like I say all the time, Tony, thanks for having me on the show, man. And let's cash some tickets tonight, and good luck to everybody.
Good luck as well. James Clark here on the drive through. Let's continue on here. Joe with Chris. Now it's time to welcome to the show Jovan Burts. You'll find him over at Pick Dog Stream where he does fine work there, college hoops, and he's training very good here the last few days as well. Jovan, what's going on?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all?
Doing great, doing great. All right, keep an eye on the camera there. I think we got you off center there. But anyway, tonight at 8 Eastern time, OKC here will host the Kings. Sacramento here laying 5, total of 218.5.
Yeah, so I'm on OKC in this one. You know, for as bad as OKC is this season, you know, they play hard, and you know, against the spread, they're 6-4 in the season. You know, and you know, catching them right now on the 3-game winning streak is, you know, something that you gotta hammer, especially playing the Kings team that I believe's lost 4 straight. Tyrese Halliburton's not. I'm not sure if he's not playing, but he's at the very least a game time decision. And you know, with the way they're playing, you know, they're right for the picking. You know, in this spot. You know, with OKC being at home. You know, so I basically can't touch the Kings with a 10-foot pole the way they're playing right now. You know, so that's just the way it's shaking out. You know, jump on them Thunder buddies, as Mitchell would say.
All right, he's going here with the OKC team here getting the 5 against the Kings. All right, Chris. You know, I looked at this game a lot, and I took a deep dive into it. And the thing that got to me here was that the OKC, the poor shooting for the Thunder, and the Kings are playing horrid defense. This is why they're losing games. But my concern is, can OKC make enough open shots here? Because if we know the Kings can shoot the ball. They're getting beat here in rather high-scoring games of late, I should say. But can the Thunder make open shots here to get within this number?
Yeah, it's a good question, Tony. But I think you hit the nail on the head. I think the cure for any scoring woes you may have is a date with the Sacramento Kings, because it always seems to cure whatever's ailing you if you're struggling on that side of the ball. So, you know, I do like the value of the Thunder with the points. An outright win for the Thunder wouldn't surprise me either, but I do like the over here. I think we see a high-scoring track meet, and I think there's going to be points coming in bunches tonight.
Well, there's another thing here I like here on the OKC Thunder. We're looking overall numbers here, but at home they've shot the ball better at 44%. That may be good enough there against this defense. Actually, you should be better than average here against Sacramento the way they're playing defense right now. OKC plus the 5 against the Kings. This one will have a start time of 8 Eastern time over on NBA League Pass channel. Let's take a look over at Pick Dog Stream, where Jovan's doing fantastic work. Look at the college football this year. Over 1,000 units of profit. We got a big college football weekend coming up. Jovan, what do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I got a few things going. You know, it's Friday, so you know what that means. Time to take flight on these books with my Take Flight Friday 5-pack. I got 2 college football plays, 2 NBA plays, and a prime college basketball play that I think's all gonna hit. You know, I hit my earlier play, you know, with Georgia State, nice 20-point piece, all smash. You know, so you know, it's just trying to keep it rolling. You know, put them wins together, give them to the public, or give them to the people, you know, that's buying the picks. You know, keep this thing moving. You know, it's the weekend. You know, what I'm gonna do in college football. You know, then on Sunday, it's the NFL. Just trying to keep it rolling. You know, catch my 3-day, my 7-day, my 30-day, my yearly, one of my season passes, and you know, match me up with one of the other guys on the website. You know, for the 2-for-1 Cappers promotional. You know, you can't go wrong. It's all there at Sports Chat Place of Pick Dogs.
It certainly is, guys. Get on board here with Jovan Burts over at Pick Dogs. You see the numbers here: 1,025 units of profit over the past 7 days, trending well, nearly 1,200 units of profit, all documented. So if you go to his profile page, you can see every play. It's graded immediately over at the site. Of course, we got our Take Flight Friday here from Jovan. He's got a 5-pack up there right now: 2 college football, 2 NBA, a college basketball. They'll burn the book. Get on board with that. You can for $45, or you can go with a long-term pass. Probably your best value is that 3-day pass. Check them out for that with that 3-day fire pack pass here from Jovan Burts. All of his plays for 3 days. You'll be covered here for college football for the remainder of Week 11, Week 10 NFL, as well as your NBA and your college basketball for this weekend. So that 3-pack, your best value right now at Pick Dogs Premium. You can also add a second capper on that with the 2-for-1 cap promotion when you get Jovan's 3-day all sports pass. All right, Jovan, as always, great having you on the show. Have yourself a great weekend. Of course, we'll talk to you on the drive-thru on Monday again, but you'll be guesting the weekend shows with Mitch and company?
Yeah, absolutely. What, you kicking me off the recap?
Oh, that's right. We got you on the recap. That's right. We got Jovan here on the recap. All right. So we'll talk to you a little bit later when we do the recap. Jovan Burts here on the drive-thru. All right. Go ahead.
No, one more thing. Also got my money line master going. Nice little plus money line jump off that I got, sold separately. So jump up on that. You'll love it.
All right, take a look at this money on Master tonight over at Pick Dogs Premium. Jovan has a lot of plays up there for you tonight. He's doing fantastic work. Oh, Jovan, we'll talk to you a little later here on the recap. All right, let's continue on here on the show here, joined by Chris. Reminder, guys, if you miss any of the picks, we do a complete recap at the end of the show. Jovan Burts will help us out with that one. Reminder, guys, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Free picks every single day. Of course, it all gets started with that morning show. Now, on the weekends, it starts at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. You got Mitch, Rod Zawacky, Brian Bitler, Joe Madden as well on the show. And, of course, a lot of the drive-thru cappers you catch on the weekends with those football shows. Fantastic programming there. Of course, we've got the YouTube members VIP premium picks on YouTube at a very good price point. Follow the link below. Get signed up. Of course, we're here with the drive-thru Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And, of course, we always ask for your help, guys. Help us build up our audience with those likes, those thumbs up, because they really help us out.
Absolutely, Tony. They do. The likes, the thumbs up, those are what help get our videos and everything out to people who may not have seen it before. I mean, everybody likes making money, right? So you got some of the best handicapping in the world. Doesn't cost you a cent. You just got to scroll underneath the video, give us a like, the thumbs up. Whether it's here or over at Sports Chat Place, we're putting new content up there every day as well. So we're getting tons of free content, great picks everywhere, and to show you guys how much we appreciate the support. 150 likes tonight. I'll give you guys one of my premiums for tonight's college basketball action.
Premium for the college basketball action. How many likes again?
150.
150. We got about 22 guys. Let's get those likes, those thumbs up come in, and let's get that premium pick on a pretty good college basketball card tonight. So so be sure to get those thumbs up, those likes coming in. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Let's go ahead and welcome Brian Bitler. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. He's also part of the morning crew. He's part of the morning's crew's VIP YouTube members that you can follow the link below and get those premium plays on YouTube. But let's bring in Brian right now. Brian, what's going on?
I tell you what, red hot right now, but it's tough to follow the number one handicapper right now, Jovan Burts. He's been tearing it up, but I'm trying to catch him. We're neck and neck. Looking forward to this card, massive card this weekend. We're going to win a lot of money.
And a lot of money here with Brian Bitler, of course. All right, Brian, we're going to look here at this game here at 7:30 Eastern Time in the NBA. Here we go. Cavaliers to host the Pistons. The Cavaliers are laying 5. Total sits 201.
Yeah, I tell you what, Detroit Pistons are the armpit team. They are an armpit team. There's no doubt about that tonight. Everyone seems to be humping the Cavaliers, though, who are a hot team in the NBA, but are missing some of their key cogs. Pistons have been better on Fridays, going 4-1 against the spread the last 5 Friday games. And on the other side, the Cavaliers have been brutal on Fridays, going 3-13 against the spread their last 16 Friday games. Cavaliers are also 20-46 against the spread, while 20-46-1 their last 67 games as a posted home favorite here. Take the Detroit Pistons plus the points in what I see as a one-bucket game either way here.
All right, Brian, here on the Pistons plus the 5 against the Cavaliers. We saw the injuries here now start to in here for the Cavaliers. Sexton is a spark plug. No, we saw that last year when Sexton was in the lineup. They were somewhat competitive. When he was out of the lineup, they were just getting pounded. Now you've got Sexton out. Markkanen, a three-point shooter, out. Kevin Love, we know, is out. So we're starting to see the cluster injuries here from the Cleveland Cavaliers as they blew a lead and they lose to Washington when the first game without Sexton.
Tell you what, Sexton really reminds me of Kyrie Irving, a young Kyrie Irving, not to cut Ruffolo off, but I love, Chris Sexton, definitely a hard guy to replace there in the lineup.
Yeah, he is definitely a guy to replace. All right, Chris, what you got?
No, I was just going to say, you are seeing the injury bug start to bite the Cavaliers, and is that going to be good for them long term when they get their guys back? We'll have to see. But I did want to ask Brian, because he keyed in on a couple of the trends I was looking at. How much do you really weigh, trends on, let's say, like you mentioned the Pistons 4-1 against the number on Fridays, like the days of the week trend? Is there, do you think it's some coincidence to that, or is there like a situation perspective behind it? How do you normally cap the days of the week trends?
What I'm thinking about with the Cavaliers and their horrible record on Fridays, I'm thinking maybe the team likes to go to the Gentlemen's Club on a Friday night, and that's why they play so poorly, and they just want to get this game over with. Also with me, I like to look to see who the team's playing, the next game or the previous game, whether they're on a back-to-back spot, but definitely how they play on certain days of the week, like a Friday, makes high marks here in my capping here. I think Cavaliers, it's no coincidence that they don't play well on Fridays. I think something's going on there. I think they like to party going into the weekend.
All right, looking here at these teams here, the Pistons have covered their past two. Cunningham in the lineup here. That was the issue there with Detroit to start the season. They didn't have all their guys together. You got Hayes, Cunningham, Grant, Jeremy Grant, again, another guy that can score for Detroit. They did get that win against Houston and covered their past two. Brian here is on the Pistons +5 against the Cavaliers. This one will have a start time of 7:30 Eastern time. No, the Pistons aren't on national TV again. I couldn't believe they were on a few nights against Houston. Well, I know they wanted to showcase the number one draft picks. But anyway, that one is on NBA League Pass channel. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium. Brian, well, you said you're on fire right now. Past 7 days, 867 units of profit. We got a good card tonight. 11 NBA, 2 from college. 1 from college football left on the board right now. We know you liked one earlier. But what do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I am on a 9-1 NBA run out of my last 10 games. I usually just do about one NBA premium a day. You can get that premium pick, my golden ticket in the NBA, for just $30 at pickdogs.com premium picks. Also, college football, 9-2 run, my last 11 college football premium plays. You can also get that college football winner at pickdogs.com, or my fantastic 5 Friday pack. All 5 of my premium plays for $50 at pickdogs.com premium picks, or team me up with one of the all-star cappers here at the site.
That's right, guys. Again, I'm board with Brian Bitler over at Pick Dogs Premium. You see the numbers here, 867 units of profit. He's showing profit this young season in college basketball. He's showing profit in the NBA, showing good, and that's good profit. Good profit in college football. Remember, he was number 1 at Pick Dogs last year in college football. He's on his way to doing it this year. He's got a couple from college football tonight, Friday night money grab, and his President's Choice up there on the board, an NBA golden ticket. He's got some late night action here from college football. A lot of action tonight. A fantastic 5-pack from Brian over at Pick Dogs Premium on a really strong run. College football, NBA to start the season, on college basketball on fire. So get on board with Brian Bitler over at Pick Dogs Premium. That 5-pack is $50, or if you prefer, why not get that 7-day all sports pass from Brian? That will give you every play he releases over at the site for 7 days, including all his NFL for this week, week 10, the remainder of week 11, college football, and of course, NBA, as well as college basketball, NHL for Brian Bitler. All right, Brian, it's always great having you on the show. I know you're part of the morning crew, and I know there's a link below. They click and get that YouTube members VIP. There's some fantastic value there.
I'll tell you what, this is a magical time of year. Not only is it the holiday season coming up, but we have tons of sports in action. So what better way to take advantage of that than the YouTube Premium and VIP plans? VIP, the best deal in handicapping. $100 gets you one premium pick a day from me, Rod, Mitch, Joe, all the guys. Definitely super value because you get late breaking odds and plays that I would add late in the day if I could add a premium pick at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So make sure you check out YouTube Premium and the VIP pass for $100. All
right, you get on board there. Follow the link below with that YouTube members VIP. All right, Brian, it's always great having you show. Continue that great work there, and we'll talk with you on the drive-through on Monday. But we'll tune in on the weekends as you'll have some company there on the weekend shows. A lot of the drive-through cappers invading the show.
I'm looking forward to everybody, especially Ruffolo. Like I said, I always say I'm warming up the bus. I'm interested to see what he's giving out, seeing if we disagree here. But it's always fun, always in good fun. I love the weekend show.
Love the weekend show indeed. All right, Brian, have yourself a great evening. Brian Bitler here on the drive-thru. Let's continue on here, joined by Chris Ruffolo. And matter of fact, Chris is ready to go now. He got his play tonight from the NBA, so let's go ahead and get the game information up. Hornets here to face the Knicks. They're Knicks road favorites of -2, total 225.
Yeah, and this is just a tale of, 2 seasons. I mean, you look at the New York Knicks. This is a team that was one of the nice success stories last year, under Tom Thibodeau. Knicks all of a sudden making the playoffs behind a fantastic defense. And this year, well, it's been the exact opposite. The New York Knicks, 111.1 points per 100 possessions, top of the league. But they're also 5th worst in defensive rating, 110.3 points allowed per 100 through their first 12 games. You know, you want to talk about an even bigger exaggeration? The Charlotte Hornets. This is a team that's second in offensive efficiency, 114.5 points per 100, but they're also dead last in the league in points allowed, 117.5. And, you know, this is a Charlotte team that's giving up 3.3 points more points per game, easy for me to say, than the next closest team in the NBA. And, you know, it's no surprise. Charlotte 9-4 to the over this season, the best mark in the NBA. I just think with the way that New York's been putting the ball in the hoop and the way that Charlotte's done it all season, this is shaping up to be an over. I like the over 222.5 in this one.
All right, we got the over 202 at 225 here with the Hornets. And is that what it is? I think it was 225.
Oh no, I'm saying it's jumped a lot since I last looked at it. So
all right, it may have been
225. I mean, I still like it at 225.
Let me double check that. Yeah, it is 225.5, and there are some 225s in the marketplace, so that we've seen some jump there. Part of it, as you said, has been the defense here for New York, but the only thing noticed here is they do a little bit better on the road. Do the Knicks? They're 5-1 straight up, and they're holding teams to 42% from the field here. But the home form has been terrible, where Tibbs pretty much benched their starters. But you got to respect the fact they did come back against Milwaukee. They lost at the end, but they did have that big comeback to tie the game.
Yeah, they put a scare in the Bucks. I think that's just, you know, the narrative for the Knicks is that, well, the defense hasn't been there, so I think that Thibodeau's just going to let his team roll over, and I just don't think that's the case. I mean, you look, I guess Milwaukee, they have to tie the game. They fell short, but this is a team that's, you know, beat Philadelphia. They beat Milwaukee on the road. And, you know, you look, this is another Charlotte team that's still putting up 118 points, 123 in a loss. So the points are still coming. And, you know, it's they're not going. I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon. I just think Charlotte, they're more focused on offense first, defensive optional. So I still like the over here. I like it to hit up to maybe even 240.
Knicks Hornets over the total of 225. This one will have a start time. Let's go ahead and put the game information up again. At 7 Eastern time, NBA League Pass channel. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight. Well, good board from the NBA. We've got Chris showing profit in the NBA this season. 11 games from the NBA. Of course, we got that one from college football. Lots of college basketball going on. What do you have going on over at the site?
I'm trying to you know, I got a couple of 5-packs for you guys tonight. I got my 5-pack Fast Break Friday for the NBA, as well as my 5-point swing for college hoops. You know, I really had to really take a look at a lot of the plays because, you know, a lot of these teams maybe we don't know, or, you know, we don't know all the moves that have happened. The transfer portal's throwing everything off in the college hoops. That's why we're here. We're looking at doing the research, making the money, and I think with those 5-packs tonight, we are going to make some pretty good money for you guys. So check out Pick Dogs Premium, because whether it's just me or, you know, you pair me up with someone on part of the 2-for-1 capper deal, we just want to make you guys money at the end of the day. You guys are the ones we do this for. So check those out. Season passes as well. You know, we've got the Puck Dogs package with myself and Rod. Just lots of options over there, as well as, you know, like I said, we were talking about earlier, Sports Chat Plays. We're giving out free picks there as well. So definitely check everything out. We're only going to do it bigger and better for you guys. So check it out over at Pick Dogs Premium.
Pick Dogs Premium right now with Chris Ruffolo. A lot of action up there. He does have a college football perfect storm. His 5-pack from college basketball, his 5-pack from the NBA. But again, why not get that 3-day all sports pass? That's the best value right now, right? 3 days from Chris. He'll include your action from college football, NFL this week, college basketball, NBA, NHL. There's 5 major sports overlapping. This is the time to get those long-term passes. They pay off right here. That 3-day all sports pass. Get locked in. Weekend of coverage here from Chris Ruffolo over at Pick Dogs Premium. You can also add a second capper with 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, let's continue on here the show with Chris. Chris, where are we at with our like goal?
Well, last check, we're at 54 right now, so we got a little bit of work to do. I'm going to refresh it just in the meantime, just make sure that my numbers are up to date. We're at around 55, but because we still got a couple of cappers left. We got, I believe, 3 more picks coming, so there is still time, but you don't want to wait. We want to be able to get you guys this premium pick for tonight, so keep those likes coming in.
Keep those likes, those thumbs up coming in. Let's get to 150. We'll get you that premium play from college basketball from Chris Ruffolo. Let's continue on here on the drive-through. Let's hope we got connection here with Rod Zawacky. Let's see if we bring him in here. Rod, no, we don't. We might have lost connection there with Rod. I think we did lose his connection as he was. It does look like it was. Yep, we are losing connection with Rod, so maybe we can get effort to get Rod here back on the show as we'll continue on here, and we'll go over to Ninos as Chris tries to get a hold of Rod Zawacky. So it looks like we was experiencing some internet issues there, as you can see. So let's go ahead and bring in El Ninos to the show. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Let's bring Al right now. Let's see, we got him fired up. Al, what's going on?
Going good. Just noticing the news about Giannis not playing tonight, so I wish I would have seen that a bit earlier. I might have told everyone to lay the 5 with the Celtics tonight. But anyways, doing a different game tonight. How are you doing, though?
I'm doing great, doing great. All right, here we go tonight. We got Rod back, so Rod will join us after this segment. 8 Eastern time, Grizzlies hosting the Suns. Suns opened, actually, I think the Suns had opened a dog. Maybe I saw my +1 someplace earlier. But anyway, now they're Suns favorite now -2, total 223.
Yeah, they did open as a 1-point dog, I believe. But yeah, money has come in on the Suns. They're coming into Memphis off a pretty nice 10-point win over the Blazers. They did have the big home court advantage, which, again, we went over the Blazers' road woes last time. But anyways, this should be a great matchup. I'm a big fan of both teams. They've been both playing pretty well. But Phoenix is the more experienced team here, which I think will play a huge part. I'm a big Ja Morant fan. Could even argue that he should have been the #1 pick over Zion, but again, that's not what we're looking at tonight. Dylan Brooks did come back for Memphis with a big game. He went 4 for 7 from deep, but they'll be missing his offense tonight as he will be sitting this one out. Again, DeAndre Ayton's still out for the Suns, but they've been playing well enough without him, and I think they do come out on top of this battle tonight. So I'm going with the Suns.
All right, Ninos here on the Suns, laying the 2 against Memphis. Hard to argue that. The Suns are playing really good ball after that slow start. And, Chris, I always like to look at these ratings. Memphis, tied with New Orleans, last in defensive efficiency.
Yeah, it's been a struggle, to say the least. But, that's exactly why I was looking at the over in this one. I just think that this is going to be a track meet. It's going to be back and forth. Memphis likes to push the pace, but again, defense optional for the Grizzlies, and they're just giving up points in bunches. So I look at the over, even so a little bit higher of a total than I'd like. I'd still think we get well over this number.
Yeah, Chris is looking over, and the Suns are shooting over their past 5 games 50%. They're hitting 48% on the road. That field goal defense there for the Suns pretty hot right now as they're on a hot streak. Suns -2 against Memphis. This one will have a start time of 8 Eastern time, NBA League Pass channel. All right, now let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight. We got 11 games from the association. I know you like your hockey. There's some hockey on the board as well as college basketball. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I just went with 1 play in each sport. Got a little 3-pack if you want to check that out. And I do have my college football separately as well. Grab the long-term pass or 2 for 1 for your best deals. Get 2 for 1 cappers. Can't go wrong though.
Can't go wrong at all with El Ninos over at Pick Dogs Premium. Of course, get on board with El. Of course, he's got his plays up there tonight. That, as we've talked about, the long-term pass is the way to go, guys. The 2 for 1 capper promotion this time of the year with all these sports overlapping. That 3-day El Sports Pass will get you all of El's plays for the 3 days. You get all this. He covers all 5 sports that are in action right now. The hoops coverage. He's got coverage on the ice as well as football, professional, and collegiate. So get on board here with El Ninos over at Pick Dogs Premium. By the way, if you just want to try him out for the day, he does have a 3-pack for $29.99. And then, of course, you can assess on Saturday with those winnings and go long-term with El Ninos over at Pick Dogs Premium. All right, Al, as always, great having your show. Have yourself a great evening. We'll talk with you on the drive-thru on Monday, but I know you contribute to the weekend shows, right?
Yeah, should be on Sunday talking some NFL. So make sure you tune in 10 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, should be a good show.
All right, tune in to El Ninos and the crew there. We'll be there on Sunday. All right, have yourself a great evening. We'll continue on here with the drive-thru. Chris, where are we at on the light goals?
I saw we're making big jumps through that. That segment. Let me see here. Let me just find out where we are. We're at 84. So 84. We jumped out. We jumped about 30 likes, but we still got a little bit of ways to go.
Well, that's good. We're going to bring on our closer here. He can give us 50 likes on this segment, no doubt about that, because it's Steak Friday, and we know who's on the board right now. It's Rod Zawacky. We got him signed in, and we had to make sure to get him on board to get our like goal. Rod, what's happening?
Hey, it's going. It's a nice Friday. It's a little cold here, so but anyways, with the steaks all ready to go, broilers all warming up. Everything's ready to just throw on the grill and have ourselves a nice meal and watch some nice sports and cash some more winners.
Yeah,
How
let's
about them
get.
Sharks last time I seen you
Yeah.
guys? How
Yeah,
about
them
them Sharks?
Sharks. Them Sharks are doing well. Kings are showing some life too. Wow, that's shocked me to see a shutout from Jonathan Quick. Wow. It
Right?
just
Quick,
yeah,
Quick's turning into his old school self.
I know.
Old school Quick.
Yeah, the Kings they look so fast on the ice now. They look like they look like they can compete with everyone else now. But we got steak on the grill, and of course, the Steak Friday. We got college hoops right now as well. Northern Kentucky, a team we like from the Horizon League. We've seen them in action a lot, facing UNC Greensboro, another one of those small mid-major teams that we keep our eye on. 7 Eastern time, but it's Northern Kentucky laying 6.5, total 128.5.
Yeah, you look at this. Both these teams, I think, are going to have solid seasons. But for me in this one, you look at UNC Greensboro. They got some good guys over there. You got DeMonte Buckingham, nice solid guy. He scored 28 in the first game. He was the leading scorer for UNC Greensboro. You got a couple of side. You got Mohammed Abdul Salam, nice key piece there. You got Jalen White, Dante Tracy, along with a few other guys that are solid for this Greensboro team. You look that everybody's I think overreaction here to they just squeaked by in their first win. You look, they only shot 37% from the field, so there's definitely room for improvement there. But the key for me in this one is their rebounding ability is better than the Norse in this one, as they pulled out 51 rebounds in that first game, and that's huge. This Spartans team, they are 7-1 their last 8 off of an ATS loss. They're also 10-2 ATS their last 12 on the road. And you look this Norse, they're 2-6 their last 8 as a favorite. They're also 1-4 ATS their last 5 as a home favorite. I like UNC Greensboro. You look, the Norse also shot 50% from the field in that first game. I see a little bit of regression on that number, and I think UNC Greensboro comes out and they're 30%, 37% from the field increases, and I think they get a win here. I think they surprise the Norse and get an upset. Take the points if you feel a little safer with that, but I like the money line here. Give me UNC Greensboro to outright the Norse in this one.
All right, we got Rod here on UNC Greensboro. This was a team that won the Southern Conference last year, had a berth in the NCAA tournament. They did lose 3 starters from this season, but this is a program, Chris, that won 21 games last year.
Yeah, and what did they use to win those 21 games? A lot of it was defense, and I think this is a Greensboro team that plays a lot of their games like Air Force, but they have a lot more success than Air Force does, where it's basically the first to 60 in the UNC Greensboro games, and I think that it's just going to play out like that tonight. Rod and I were talking about this when we were doing our videos earlier. I like the under in this game. I think, like I said, 1st to 60. I think Northern Kentucky's going to struggle against this defense. I like Greensboro on the money line as well. All
right, he's looking at agreement here on the money line here with both Rod and Chris Ruffolo here. UNC Greensboro money line 250 plus 215 here against Northern Kentucky. This one will have a start time of 7 Eastern time. ESPN Plus will televise this one. All right, Rod, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight. Well, look at the numbers in NHL this year. 1,338 units of profits, been red fought on fire on the ice. We got coverage. We got NHL tonight. We got 11 NBA games, Rod. You're doing fantastic work over at Pick Dogs Premium. What do you have going on over at the site?
And for me, I got a few more college basketball tonight than NHL. I got a nice 5-pack over there of college basketball plays that I absolutely love. I'm just getting dialed in. I love these 5 plays. You can get those separate by themselves, or you can get those 5 college hoops plays along with 2 NHL and 2 NBA plays that I absolutely love. You can get my Tomahawk Steak Friday over there for $50. Gets you all 9 of my best bets that I've got going tonight for $50, or spend another $20 and get yourself a 3-day pass. That'll cover you from you got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you'll probably get my Monday night NFL as well. So you can jump on over and grab a 3-day pass. Is the best value. As we're going for our 4th winning Steak Friday in a row, and our 3rd winning Saturday in a row. We'll see if we can keep things going. We've been having good success on the weekend, so jump aboard. Loving this weekend's action. Loaded with hockey. I have 15 games tomorrow. As Chris said, we got the Puck Dogs as well. A lot of them plays from hockey come over there as well, so jump aboard there. Yeah. lots of good options. Huge pack weekend. As those, like we say, get those 2-for-1 capper deals. You get 2 cappers for the price of 1. Get a 3-day, get a 7-day, get a 30-day. Now's the time. We're loaded with sports action. We got you covered. Let's make you some money because it's that time of year. Be festive and happy.
It is. That time of year, festive and happy, guys. The Pick Dog Stream with Rod Zawacky showing profit here the past 7 days, over 600 units of profit, over 800 units of profit the past 30 days. You see the numbers in the NHL this season. Get on board with Rod. He's got a 5-pack tonight over at Fivefold Friday over at Pick Dog Stream. Or why don't you just get his Tomahawk Steak Friday 9-pack, 9 plays from Rod Zawacky. He's going to bury the books here, build up that bankroll for the big weekend action in the pros. 5-pack of play, 9 packs from Rod Zawacky, $50, very affordable pricing. But if you prefer, let's go long term with Rod. That 3-day all sports pass is a better value there. I believe it is for $30 more. Get every play from Rod this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. He'll also throw in that Monday Night Football game for you for $79 with his 3-day all sports pass. Every play Rod releases, and he covers 5 sports. A lot of action for you there at Pick Dogs Premium. All right, Rod, as always, great having you on the show. Continue that success. We'll talk with you again next week, but we'll tune in the weekend shows as you're part of the morning crew on the weekends at 11 a.m. Eastern time.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Tune into the weekend shows. They're jam-packed, and we'll definitely have some more free winners, and we run from like one end of our cappers all the way to the other. And we know we got the greatest cappers here of anywhere, so don't miss out. Join us on the morning show for more free winners from everybody.
That's right.
The whole big family going on the weekend shows. It's awesome.
That's right. Awesome there. Check out Rod Zawacky there at Pick Dogs Premium. All right, Rod, have yourself a great evening. Rod Zawacky here on the drive-thru, guys. Tune in and check out his profile page over at Pick Dogs Premium. Lots of action here. 5 sports in action right now. That 9-pack, a great value there. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Hey, it's time for yours truly. It is, right? I got everyone covered. So we're going to go ahead and bring up my game information. By the way, if you missed any of our picks, we're going to do a complete recap at the end of the show. We got Jovan to help us out with that. And if we get to our LICO, where are we at our LICO, by the way, Chris?
That's what I'm trying to bring up now. Tell me we're at 121. So we still have about 29 likes to go, but we still have the Pick Dogs Princeton offense, Tony T, sitting here. So
all right, we're going Princeton offense. I got Chris Ruffolo, some back cuts to the hole, some back doors from Chris Ruffolo there. So
oh boy, don't say the word backdoor around here. Some people might.
All right,
never mind. I'm going to stay away from that.
We'll stay away from that. All right, college basketball we won't stay away from here. Oregon State here on the road facing Iowa State. Oregon State's laying -1 to Iowa State -1 in some place. So do your shopping. You know how we are. We're going to take the best number usually if we find here. That's right. But just actually, you can find +1 or -1 if you do your shopping, right? So anyway, Iowa State here laying the point, total 141.5. And of course, we're going to take Oregon State here +1 here against the Iowa State Cyclones. And Oregon State, they do return 6 of their top scorers from last season's team that made it to the Elite Eight. Iowa State returned just 1 starter back from a team that finished. You ready for this? Iowa State 2-22, 0-18 against the Big 12. What a horrible season! And of course, they had a coaching change. Cyclones in rebuilding period. 5 of their 6 scorers have exited the program. Beavers in their opener. I know it was Portland State, but they did make 43% of their 3-point shots. Listen, they were the best also in the Pac-12 in 3-point defense. Iowa State did win, but didn't cover against Kennesaw State. Again, it was just poor offensive rebounding, high turnovers. They weren't able to get enough separation for the cover. I think the Beavers' defense is the difference here. I'm going to go here and take Oregon State's +1, -1. Do your shopping, get the best line. Chris.
Yeah, Tony, I can't disagree with you. I like Oregon State here. I know Oregon State going to be a trendy pick for a lot of people after that Elite Eight run last year. But in this spot, I think, like you said, they're just the better team. Got more continuity between the two, which I think is very key in these early season matchups. And like you said, they're just better defensively than Iowa State, who basically had nothing right go for the team last year. And I don't think it's going to start here either. We saw that against Kennesaw. I think it happens here against Oregon. I like the Beavers as well.
Do you think the general public remembers Oregon State? Do you think they remember them? I'm just funny because you mentioned that. I said in Oregon State, they had this run. It was really on the West Coast, right? Well, if you cover them every day, we saw them win in the Pac-12. We saw them have that big run in the Pac-12 tournament, had that run to the Elite Eight, and were steamrolled there. But still, when people see Iowa State only getting one or laying one, that may be tempting for some if they don't do their homework. Looking at this, thinking Oregon State, oh, this isn't this a scrub for the Pac-12? Some people may still think that.
Yeah, I mean it's all about what have you done for me lately, and I think that's how it is with a lot of things when we're talking about sports betting. But the thing for me with Oregon State is, had they not made that run, I think we could maybe make the case for Iowa State here because maybe we wouldn't be talking so highly about Oregon State. But when you're looking at these games, when they're putting them on TV, they always want to put the focus on the underdogs, on the special runs, because they're the nice story. How many times did we see Oral Roberts, during that tournament run last year, when the other 99% of the year, no one would bat an eye at Oral Roberts against Ohio State. So I don't know. I think it's just the spotlight and kind of directing eyes towards that team.
All right, so Oregon State here, plus the one against Iowa State. This one I know is on ESPN Plus because I'm going to watch this one. And this one will have a start time of 8 p.m. Eastern time. I have a little interest in this game, Chris. I think it's one of those where I thought people forgot about Oregon State. And I've seen the line and said, don't you realize that Iowa State couldn't win a game in conference? 0-18. It's a horrible record last year. Horrible. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Guys, where are we at with our like goal?
Well, let me see here if we got there. We're at 139, so we need another 11 likes.
11 likes, guys. Check out Pick
We've
Dogs.
got the Princeton offense in full effect.
I do. Princeton offense in full effect. Guys, check out Pick Dogs Premium. I have a 3-pack going on right now at Pick Dogs Premium. My 3 best plays tonight. I got a couple from college hoops, 1 from the NBA. Get on board with me over there at Pick Dogs Premium. I'm also part of the 2-for-1 cap promotion. You can match me up with Chris, with Zawacky, with Joe Madden, with Mitch, with Ron Zawacky. We got also El Ninos, Jovan Burts, James Clark. 2-for-1 cap promotion. Your best value right now over at Pick Dogs Premium with all these sports overlapping. I cover the 4 major sports there at the site. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Now it's time for the recap. And we made our like goal, Chris. How do you like that? Princeton offense, you can always count on the Princeton offense to come through. And I know it's going to come through there for Air Force because Air Force, hey, they got the money, right? All right, we got started. I had to remind Miss this in the earlier show. Princeton running the Princeton offense. Keep an eye on this Air Force team. They'll go under. I don't see if the totals will catch up. We'll see. James Clark got us started here. Pittsburgh plus 15 against West Virginia. Now, he's from West Virginia. He's picking against West Virginia. Keep an eye on this one. Jovan was on Thunder plus 5 against the Kings. Brian, Pistons plus 5 against Cavaliers. Chris was on the Knicks Hornets over 225. Rod Zawacky money line here plus 215 with UNC Greensboro over Northern Kentucky. El Nino Suns -2 against Grizzlies. Yours truly on Oregon State plus the 1 against Iowa State. We'll start with Chris. In your pick, which one do you like the best?
I'm sorry, I got to go with Rod. I like the UNC Greensboro Spartans on the money line. I think they grind out Northern Kentucky and get a win here.
All right, let's go over to Jovan. Jovan, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
Yeah, great minds think alike. I was on that money line play, so I got to pick another one. Yeah, we going to Oregon State. I made money with them last year. I don't know if anyone else did, but I did. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Taking them Beavers.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
All right, there with Oregon. I'm going to go with El Nino's Suns here, -2 against the Grizzlies. I know John Morant's good, but the Suns' experienced point guard there, Booker and company, fairly healthy team other than Ayton. And, of course, the Grizzlies last in defensive efficiency. So that's my concern there with the Grizzlies. All right, that'll do it for this edition. No, it will not, because we made our like goal. And Chris did give me the coyote sign. Chris, what do you got for us?
Because Tony, I didn't need to. You got this. You're good. No, we're gonna take a look at this Alabama South Dakota State matchup. Personally, my favorite game on the board, because we all know South Dakota is that team that could potentially spring an upset on any given night. I'm not saying they do tonight, but I think we're gonna have a track meet. I think we're looking up and down the floor. I think this is going to be an over by even at 162 for this total. I think we're going over. You look at last year's numbers. Alabama 16th in the country in pace. South Dakota State 18th. These are 2 top 40 teams from last year in terms of offensive efficiency. You look at South Dakota State bringing back 5 starters, all double-digit scores. And Alabama, well, this is a talented team with Keon Ellis, Jaden Shackelford. This is a team that can make another deep run into the NCAA tournament. But for tonight, I think this is a game where both teams get into the 80s. I think this is a track meet. I think you could even see one of them into the 90s. But either way, 162 or whatever the total's out right now, not low enough. I could see this one getting up into the 170. So give me the over between Alabama and South Dakota State as my premium for this one.
8 Eastern Time, SEC Network, over total, South Dakota State and Alabama. All right, Chris Ruffolo here. All right, that'll do it for this edition of the Drive-Thru, guys. Be sure to tune in again here Monday at 6 Eastern Time. We'll have 8 cappers on, doing it all over again, going over, giving out free picks for the games in prime time. Of course, it gets started this weekend on the morning shows at 10 a.m. Eastern Time with Mitch, Zawacky, Brian Bitler, and Joe Madden. Of course, they'll have a lot of guests. A lot of the guests from that will be the cappers here from on the Drive-Thru will join and deliver free picks there for the weekend coverage. College football on Saturday, NFL on Sunday. Tune in, the morning show, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, just want to let everyone have yourself a great evening. And let's go ahead and bring our crew here for tonight's show. Wave good night to everyone. You got something to show out?
Nah, no, not at all. Just waving.
Waving out. All right, waving. Okay. I thought you were giving one of those Chris Ruffalo's like, I got something to say. You know, I was coming in with that. All right. By the way, BYU San Diego State's a good game tonight. By the way, I'll be watching that too. All right, guys, in college hoops, have yourself a great night.